Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is Watch Art Sci. Today is a sort of a special one for us. This is a new watch and want to open it, FedEx. Uh, Looking for, here's a box within a box within a box. And here's this. So we got this out here. And now, let's see, what do I do for this one? There's a little, this watch I think is going to be one that gets a lot of wear and tear on it. Ooh. It's another box. And in this box, and here we are. And here's our watch. This is a watch that, I think we started in 2023. Here's our pilot's watch. It's called Air Zulu. The reason it's called Air Zulu, it's French for Zulu hour, and pilots use that for their for getting around. It has this wonderful heft to it, and so let me take a break here, and I want to show you all of the parts of it. How you doing again? It didn't take long for me to get my watch on. It was something I really enjoy. I got a sort of a close-up there. You can see it. It's got 4 hands. The short one is the Zulu arm, really, that is a 24-hour hand. Works like a GMT hand or a DTZ hand. But it's for pilots. They call it it would be a Zulu hand because it keeps Zulu time. Zulu time and the GMT or UTC are the same thing. So anyway, so it has multiple uses, but it's a pilot's watch, I guess. Then you have the hour hand, and the longer one all the way out to the checkerboard is the minute hand on it. And then down at 6 o'clock there's a retrograde, and it bounces back and forth. I gotta show you this. It's just really cool. See if you can see it. There, it's going right there. You can see it, and then it'll in about a half a minute it'll go back and jump right back to the beginning. So it's on a 30-second, called a 30-second retrograde. There it goes again. So instead of having a minute hand, it's got this arc for 30 seconds. The back of the watch is probably not the most important part. It is in some ways. In others, it isn't. It looks something like our first 2 watches, in that it's sort of the base underneath everything, except every time it somehow gets better. And of course they have to add different things to it. One of the features of it that our designer Matthew Allegri put in it was this band with the sort of the tan center to it. It just seems to fit it so well. I really like it at all. I guess all of us probably want to know where we can, in case we have to replace it. It's Jean Rousseau, and they'll have a serial number, some kind of number for it, and we just get it in case you need another one. Anyway, the thing of it is that it turned out, I was so glad the way this turned out. Now, at this point, we have 3 Lyrique watches. Here they are here. This was our first one. This is in the Etude series, Etude 1. And this was, while it turned out wonderful watch, we had more things that happened to it. And this is Etude number 2. That's the end of the Etude series. And now we have our new watches in the Air series, Air Zulu and Air Sultan. Air Sultan is our next one. Is going to be a jumping hour watch. Now, the way this is set up is pretty simple, really. And it wasn't naturally for me. I had to do something goofy before I realized what I was doing. At the top, right up here, you can see it there up at 2 o'clock, is what is essentially your regular winding and setting stem and crown. Now at 4 o'clock, you have a pusher, and what it does, each time you push it, it jumps an hour. And at first, I was trying to set it up somehow. I tried to set it to the big numbers. That was a wrong thing to do. The way to do it, I played around with it for a while, and the best way to do it is you, first of all, set the time to the hour. So if it's, let's say, 4 o'clock, you put it right on 4 o'clock. And then you jump the Zulu arm, and then you take the top crown, and then you move it, let's say it's 4:20, and then you move it down to 20, and the hour hand on the Zulu arm will follow it down. So it just takes a little while to get used to it, but once you get used to it, it's just, I really like it a lot, and the way it turned out. Now, this is the part you can't see, and it's probably the most important part. The Zulu arm is that long one, and it has a snail cam, and whenever it reaches 24, it goes by as it pops back. It looks like it goes from the 4 to the 8, but it does, but it goes from 4 and all the way back. It goes from 24 all the way back to 0. And anyway, this watch is one of the ones I think the guys at Agenor just did a fantastic job. The case maker at what do they call AB Concept and Project, FP Jorn's company that makes the dials, did the dial for us. I think they're called Le Catrons de Genève. I know I said it probably wrong, but you get the idea. And then a new company, a French company called La Pratique, did the hands for us, and like I said, the Jean Rousseau did the band for us. By the way, this is one of our Lyrique buckles on it, but our new buckles they're still working on our new buckles for this watch. So I took it off of one of our old bands and put it on here temporarily. So anyway, I can hardly wait till we send the rest of them out. As usual, Mike Neubauer at Admin Assist did all the shipping for us. He did a wonderful job. And like I said, working with all of the guys at Agenor and working with Sebastian at MADE, all of them, everything has just been very, very happy. And now we started back in 2023. And so it's been 3 years. We started in December, or almost 3 years. We started in December of 2023. It's when we first kicked it off. And it's done remarkably. I mean, we were after all the problems we ran into in E2 number 2. This one has not only been far more complicated, but it's really been a delight. We have entered it into the complications category in the 2026 GP Grand Prix d'Horlogerie de Genève. Anyhow, uh, this was my mystery unboxing. It wasn't much of a mystery, but thought you guys might get a kick out of it. I'd like to hear your comments. And until next time, this is Bill Sanders for Watch Art Sci, the Art and Science of Watch Collection.